Hi, this is Shane with Centerfire Systems. Just going to review a new batch of Romanian parts kits we've gotten in. They're underfolders. They are the model M65s. Just a quick note, when you get these, we're finding the years of production range from the 60s to the 80s. And shortly we'll be putting them out available by the year of production. Right now, when you get the kit, it's going to come in a bag. First thing you're going to notice is the check sheet. Every kit we're sending out will have gone through a checklist. It'll indicate what parts they've made sure they verified and which parts matched. In this kit particularly, this is the kit 0033, kit 33, and it will have non-matching parts. And when we talk about non-matching, we're talking about the bolt carrier, the bolt, and the trunnion. Those three parts on a matching kit are what we're guaranteeing. Now additional parts might match, but those three components are what we're separating and sorting for. So when you get your kit, you should have three separate bags. The main parts, a baggie with fire control parts, and then a bag with the bolt and the bolt parts. So for this kit on the 33, the big separating point is it's going to be light bluing. And you'll see it more so here on the underfolder stock. You'll see a lot of wear on the butt. You'll see some wear on the arms. Also, typically the top cover will be a little bit lighter. Won't have that real blue. This has no serial numbers on it. The hand guards, this is the upper hand guard. You may see some that have looked fresher or newer wood on it. If this was cracked, we've replaced it. Additionally, on the fore end dong, we have sorted through that. There should be no cracks in this wood as well. Here's your rear trunnion. Cleaned up pretty nice. Recoil spring assembly. Your front trunnion. This one's dated 1982. And then your rear side assembly and your grip. You'll also have a piece of paper, the serial number. This kit was taken off of the same gun, and this is how they try to keep it together. So if it went through a factory re-arsenal, they probably upgraded parts, changed out a bolt, hand guard. You'll notice this, the serial number on the gas tube on this one does match the trunnion, but it may not match the bolt. And those are the three components. Your small bag of parts here are your trigger hammer disconnector, access pins, shepherd's hook, and your springs. And then the third bag as well has a serial number again, and it'll have your gas block, trigger assembly intact, muzzle brake. It'll have all the folding components for the stock, your complete bolt, safety lever. Again, this is our basic kit, no guarantee of serial numbers matching, and they will have some light bluing. On our second kit, again, same bag, same layout. It's going to have a checklist. Have three bags in the main bag. On this kit, what you'll notice, the bluing should be significantly better than the previous kit, than the kit 0033. You'll have your standard fire control parts. Trigger hammer disconnector and the springs. Your other small bag of parts. If you notice these, I'll lay these out. If you can see, the bluing is nicer on these kits. The bolt's complete, and just looking at it, it has very little wear on the face of this bolt. Where it rotates in the trunnion, I see very little wear on that as well. Gas block, your sight. Your grip, not as much scratching as a non-blued kit. There's your rear trunnion, your front trunnion. This one's a 1969 trunnion. Your arms on the folder stock, this is a milled one. If you notice lighter wear. Here's your top cover. It's nice and blue. Serial numbers on the back. Front sight block. You can see really clear numbering. Your gas tube. More oil in there from where it's just been dried up and sitting for such a long time. Recoil spring assembly. On your bolt carrier. Nothing on the piston. Not a lot of ride marks either. Then on your front grip, again, you're going to have the serial number of the gun that it was broken down from. Looks good. No cracks. Not even looks like any dings and scratches. Again, so this will be your non-matching selecting blue Romanian Underfolder parts kits. And these are in 7.62 by 39. Here we are with our third grade kit. Again, this is going to be a matching kit. However, you're going to see more silverish tone to the parts and you're going to see bluing. Again, you're going to get the bag. It will have your check sheet on here. Now what you will see on all these check sheets, it will have, they are checking the matching numbers. So on this kit, the trunnion matched, the bolt carrier, also the recoil spring had a matching number, the gas tube had a matching number, there was a matching number on your foregrip on this particular kit. You should have your 3 bags, bulk bags, your individual component bags, and then your fire control bags. And the biggest thing on this kit is the silverish tone to the parts. There's your bolt carrier. One of the telltale signs for me is the receiver cover. You can see it's had some wear. Your buttstock, you're going to see a lot of wear on the blue. Your recoil spring assembly. Here's your front trunnion. This one's dated 1974. Rear sight block. Rear trunnion. Here's your forward pistol, your forward grip. It's got a little name engraved in there. Little character, little trench art. Well, looks like a little bit on the grip too. You can kind of read into someone's engraved their name on the foregrip. And you can, I don't know if you can see this, but right there is the serial number that will match on this kit, happens to match that trunnion. 3012. Also, on the underside of this gas tube, the trunnion, it matches the trunnion. There's the grip. So in this particular kit, you would have the trunnion, the bolt carrier, the gas tube, the handguard, the dust cover, and your bolt all match up. Bolt's complete. You can see where it has had some wear, some use. Just like in the sights and the gas block. But like all the kits, it all came from the same breakdown off the same gun. And one of the neatest things about these silvery kits is you can make a really nice looking battlefield pickup gun. Just stress the receiver a little bit. When you build it together, it will have a true battlefield pickup look. Our final kit to review today will be your all matching glued parts kit. Again, it'll have the check sheet and it'll be in 3 separate bags. Parts bag, parts control bag, and your miscellaneous barrel parts and receiver bag parts. Quickly, you'll have your fire control trigger hammer disconnector, access pins in one bag. Then this bag. You'll have your check serial number list bag, or serial number that the gun was disassembled from. This one was a 1982. The bluing, as you'll see, is quite nicer than the non-blued kits. Again, makes a great build for great replacement parts for your current rifles. Again, the bolt's complete. It has a serial number here on the bolt, which will match the serial number on your recoil or dust cover, which will match the bolt carrier, which looks really nice shape. A lot of dry grease on these, but not much use from the way it looks. Here's your underfolder. I don't know if you noticed the last one, but it had it was an earlier version in the 60s. It had what they called a milled, the arms. It was cut out through here. It was milled out. This is more of a tubular style. Your rear trunnion. Recoil spring assembly. Again, rear sight. Look, nice clean numbers. Your trunnion, 1982. Grip assembly, or your forward grip, which has the serial numbers marked there. Has some engravings across this part, but other than that, very nice condition. Rear grip, and your gas tube, which right there, the serial number on the gas tube would match the trunnion. Again, when you get your check sheet, you'll notice all the parts that were matching have been verified. So again, in this kit, you're going to have the dust cover, recoil spring, bolt carrier, bolt, forward hand grip, front trunnion, and gas tube will match. Now, just to reiterate, we're only guaranteeing the 3 pieces here will match. The front trunnion, the bolt, and the bolt carrier will match. That's the kit. Appreciate it. If you have any questions, give us a call.